Hello and welcome to my channel. This week I want to focus on instructional designers, and I want to focus on adapting to the AI revolution, evolving roles and responsibilities of the instructional designers. Yes, I've been having some conversations with my colleagues and others, and I don't think there is a sure understanding of what is going to take place in the next 5 years. Notwithstanding, we have to prepare to ensure that we are ready to be flexible enough and adaptable enough to move on with the AI revolution. AI technologies have the potential, of course, to revolutionize the field of instructional design. And here is how AI may change the instructional designer's role. 1. You could have automation of routine tasks. AI can take over the routine task of content creation, data analysis, and feedback as it relates to course development, and even develop certain assessment. Yes, develop certain assessments, leaving instructional designers more time to focus on complex tasks such as curriculum planning. Yes, I love curriculum planning. And of course, the learner's engagement. And of course, help develop methods to ensure that the learning outcomes are achieved. Now, let us look at personalized learning. AI can adapt to the need of individual learners, providing personalized learning pathways and experience. This means that the instructional designers will need to design flexible and adaptive learning materials, and of course, tailor these materials to suit the individual learning needs. Notwithstanding, you can get help from AI. There are some institutions that operate within the context of having their instructional designer within a consultation role. Notwithstanding, these instructional designers will need to align themselves with everything that I am suggesting here, because they will need to ensure that the faculty they are guiding or the content specialists are equipped with the same knowledge to navigate the AI world. But you can't consult unless you have these skills. So let's get back on the main. So whatever I'm saying can be applied to both. AI can be used to help identify learning patterns, predict learners' performance, and determine the potential of learning difficulties. Yes, the AI can detect learning difficulties. This information will help the instructional designer make more informed decisions. And sometimes I think within our context, that is missing. When we talk about instructional designers, we have always envisioned the inability to make real-time adjustments. AI can now make real-time adjustments in learning materials based on the learner's progress, which will require instructional designers to create more dynamic, adaptable, and of course, interactive learning content. AI, along with technologies such as AR and VR, can create immersive, interactive learning experiences. So wonderful. Instructional designers, of course, will be tasked with the designing of these experiences to maximize learners' engagement and, of course, learning outcomes. The future is indeed bright for instructional designers, but you cannot stay static. You must decide that you have to push forward in order to maintain your relevance. As the role of the instructional designer evolves with AI, there are several points that must be considered. Instructional designers must understand the AI capabilities. Therefore, they must understand the capacity and limitations of AI in order to effectively incorporate it in learning design. And I want to say to everyone, you must know about AI if you're designing content at this point. Data literacy. AI and data analytics will become increasingly important. Instructional designers will need to be comfortable with interpreting data and making informed decisions about learning design. Yes, it is going to take some time. With the extreme possibilities of AI as it relates to not being used for good, there must be a focus on human-centered design. Within that same context, you have to ensure that learning is still a social interaction with human elements connected. So I don't see the separation where it becomes totally AI, but there must be some level of human element, and connection, hence the role of the instructional designer. If you have not seen my 40 elements as it relates to the AI framework, please check it out. This is a very important framework if you're really thinking about AI and the future as it relates to what is required. In order to get ready for this change, you must consider continuous learning and adaptation. AI and technology are consistently evolving. The instructional designer must keep up with the latest development. It will require a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation. Now, I mentioned the point about ethics earlier, and I want to mention it again. Ethical considerations. With the use of AI and data comes increased responsibility for privacy, consent, and bias. Instructional designers will need to be aware of these ethical considerations and ensure that they are addressed within their design. Now, people have asked me for an AI presenter, and some individuals would just like to put that AI presenter in the course. As a person with design experience, I've always said to them, ensure that you tell the people that this is not a real human, and this is an ethical consideration. There's going to be some collaboration with AI. Hence, the instructional designer will need to learn how to work with AI and to partner in the design process. Using AI insights to inform your decision as an instructional designer will be increasingly important. And of course, you can automate some of these tasks. Let's be real. In order to accomplish all these that I've talked about, you must be working into an interdisciplinary sort of system. The new era for instructional designer will require designers to acquire the skills outside their traditional experience or enterprise, such as data science, experience design, and coding to some extent. No, I'm not a coder. However, I can use AI to do some coding for me, and I'm happy for this new pathway. As AI continues to evolve, the role of instructional designers will change accordingly. By keeping the points that I've mentioned in mind, instructional designers can ensure that they are well prepared for the future. That's all for now. Please remember to like and subscribe and share the content of what I've just said.